a full-on case study of hitting $78,015.71 in 25 days. Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the best Shopify YouTube channel out there. I'm Shri Kanase, and today we're going to be doing a full-on case study of one of my main Shopify stores, which has done around $78,000 in just 25 days with about a 20% profit margin. And as you can see, today it has already hit about $2,400, and it's a Sunday today when I'm recording this video. The weekends are the absolute worst for the Shopify store, and it does the worst on weekends. So $2,400 for a weekend is really good. Tomorrow it should be going back to around $4,000, even $5,000. But as you guys can see, we're on the calendar for 1st of January to the 25th, and already $78,000 in sales. If we change it to this month, today is the 27th of January and we're at $83,000, almost $800. But this Shopify store is actually selling one of my old winning products, which I found, along with the brand new winning product I found at the beginning of January. So that's why, as you guys can see, we started at around $1,000 per day to about $2,000, and then finally we hit the $3,000 range. I've mentioned this multiple times in my previous videos, but it is super hard to scale aggressively now while maintaining a good profit margin, which is why I was not able to take this up to $10,000 per day right away. Unlike other Shopify gurus, I'm not all about the sales dashboard because I believe in profit. I've seen a lot of people who do around $100,000, $200,000 in a single month with about $2,000 of profit. And I was just like that before. I would only focus on the sales dashboard, thinking that higher sales would lead to higher profits. And I was never more wrong in my life than I was then. But really quick, let me go ahead and refresh this page to make you guys be sure that this is a real Shopify store and not some fake screen recording. And there you go. We just got 2 more orders right now. It's at 101. But before we continue on with this video, like always, if you're new to my Shopify YouTube channel and this is like the first video you're watching, first of all, pause this video for about 2 seconds and make sure to smash that subscribe button down below so you get to stay up to date with the content I'm putting out on a weekly basis. And I've come up with a really specific schedule now to upload my videos. Every Tuesday and Thursday I'll be uploading new videos unless my schedule is really busy and I'm unable to upload any videos. But you guys should be expecting an upload every Tuesday and Thursday, so do mark your calendar to be up to date when I upload these quality videos. But without further ado, let's jump right into this. Alright guys, so let's finish up on the Shopify dashboard so I can take you guys to my Facebook ads page for this Shopify store and show you the exact Facebook ads I've been running and how I've been running them. But let's go over this week. So this week, since the week just started, it's a Sunday today, so it's at $2,400. And if we look at this month, again, it's at $83,842 with around $500 in returns. This is a common problem when you run a Shopify store. You're bound to get returns, but that should not stop you from achieving high numbers like these, especially with profits. My main goal this month was to only focus on profit, and that is exactly what I did. It's not difficult to take this number all the way up to even 10 times more, to possibly $800,000. But there's no point in doing that if you're not going to keep up when it comes to profit. And this Shopify store, I'm currently running Google ads and Facebook ads for the store. So both of the platforms are really working well, and the store has a high conversion rate, as you guys can see, with around 4 to 5% conversion rate. And trust me guys, the techniques that I use for this Shopify store, they're all the same techniques I mentioned to you guys in my YouTube videos and also my Facebook ads course when it comes to doing Facebook marketing, which is currently on sale. And if you use the coupon code THANKYOU50, you'll get additional $50 off. But coming back to this Shopify store, all of the techniques that I always put out on my YouTube channel still work. And this is the same Shopify store which I made a video on previously, showing that this Shopify store achieved $500,000 in sales just last year. And this year I'm planning to break that amount and head on into $1 million this at the end of the year. But so far we seem to be on track. This Shopify store should hit around $100,000 by the end of January, and I should be able to do this again in February and onward. But now that we've looked over the Shopify store, let's go ahead and go on to our Facebook ads dashboard to see exactly what kind of ads are currently running. Alright guys, so here we are in our Facebook ads dashboard, and I'm only currently showing you guys the active ad sets, but clearly there's a discrepancy between the amount reported over here when it comes to conversions and the total purchase conversion along with the ROAS, because a common problem with Facebook is that it does not capture every single purchase that goes through your Shopify store. So this is a really big problem I'm currently dealing with, and this is really causing some screwed data. But regardless, the profit margin is around 20% for the month so far, and that is a really good margin because I'm currently branding my Shopify store, meaning all of my packages get shipped out with my store's logo along with a special thank you card, which again has my store's logo on it. I currently have a blog running with a blog writer for my Shopify store to really put out quality content, and I have other VAs doing other sorts of things when it comes to customer service and really providing the best type of interaction with the customer as possible. Because if you guys know me, you know that I'm in this for the long run. I'm not here to earn a few bucks of profit now and then never have that repeat again. Because if that was me, this Shopify store would have been closed long ago because I would have just sold it off for money. But it's been a little bit over a year since I've been running this Shopify store, and I plan to run it for many more years to come. But let's go back to our Facebook ads. So as you can see, we're in the campaigns right now, and I have multiple campaigns running. Let's sort the campaigns by amount spent. This top campaign, which is a campaign for one of my previous winning products, has spent around $13,000. And again, the ROAS is all screwed up because always testing out new ad sets and trying to figure out new ways to do even better. So the ROAS is inside these campaigns, if we look at the specific ad set, is much higher. And that's another thing when it comes to Facebook ads. The ROAS, when you look at the campaign, will be always lower than it is on the specific individual ad set. So don't really worry if you see a ROAS that is really horrible on campaign level, but if you see the same ROAS and same cost per purchase which is outside of your profit margins on the ad set level, that is a problem and you want to stop that ad set. I have multiple videos on Facebook ads on my YouTube channel and also my Facebook ads course if you guys really want to get in depth, but this video is just going to be a simple case study on what I'm doing so far. And the really cool thing about this first campaign right here is that I'm targeting WhatsApp placement for this first campaign, and currently Facebook ads is spending the most on WhatsApp placement and giving me the best results through WhatsApp. I know it sounds really crazy, but look at the cost per link click, the cost per add to cart, and the cost per purchase. Everything is really solid when it comes to WhatsApp placement, and you guys should definitely test that out on your own Shopify store. In fact, let me show you guys exactly how to be doing WhatsApp placement in the first place. So the first thing you always want to do is, like always, click the create button, the green button. It'll take you to this window. You want to then go ahead and choose conversions because you get to choose WhatsApp placement in conversions. And conversions is the only objective I recommend if you want purchases for your e-commerce store. If you're looking for video views or messages or anything else, you want to optimize for that conversion. And this goes back to Facebook Pixel and Facebook engineers itself. Trust me guys, Facebook ads has been running for a really long time. And when you optimize for conversions, Facebook is not stupid. It is exactly going to find people who are most likely to convert. So let's go ahead and choose conversions and just keep the campaign name the same because all I want to show you is how to choose WhatsApp placement. And then go ahead and click continue. And right here is where the magic happens. So as you can see, we're under conversion right now, and currently website purchase is chosen. But if we look down, we can see that there is something called app, followed by messenger, and followed by WhatsApp. And if you look at this little icon, we can see that this says, when a person clicks on your ad, a message thread with your business will open in WhatsApp. Your ad will be shown to people more likely to message in WhatsApp. And this is exactly what I have done for my first campaign, which I just showed you guys, and also the campaign which is giving me the best results right now. Because ask yourself this, how many other Shopify gurus or how many people in general do you know currently using WhatsApp for placement? And that's right, there are barely any, if any at all, which is why this is a gold mine and a 6-figure tip I'm giving to you guys. And just for this tip, do smash that like button down below just to show support, but simply just click on the WhatsApp placement, and once you do that, it'll tell you to select a page and choose a conversion window. And those are pretty self-explanatory. Once you do that, you're good to go targeting WhatsApp, but make sure to target all countries except Europe because Facebook does not allow WhatsApp placement for European countries. But let's go back to our ads manager and go over our other ad sets and campaigns. Alright guys, so we went over the first campaign, which was our WhatsApp placement campaign for my winning product. And my second campaign, which Facebook ads has spent around $6,000 on, is for an Instagram story advertisement. And this campaign is only targeting the males. And what I have done personally is, after reading the book Cashvertising, which is a really great book for copywriting, if you really are serious about the e-com game, the link should have popped up in the top right to watch my top 5 books that I suggest video. Do check it out. But I follow the same exact techniques in the book and did some different copywriting for males specifically, and then a different campaign for females. And what I found out from this campaign is that the males responded the best to the campaign, and the copywriting technique really worked well with the males. In fact, I was getting cost per purchases of around $5 for the males only. Right now we're looking at the campaign level, which is why it shows $15, but inside the campaign it was about $5 per ad set, which is really crazy. And again, if you guys look at our cost per month, our CPM, you can see that it is around $3 for targeting only the males. And all over the board, actually, cost per month is actually really low, except for this campaign and this one, which is around $10. But both of these are retargeting campaigns. But let's go back up and go to our third campaign, which is on the automatic placement. So I actually just made a video on a few Facebook ads changes, which I recommend you guys do watch. Again, the link should have popped up in the top right. But I've been more and more nowadays using automatic placements for my ad sets, and this was again for the same winning product that I have on the first campaign. As you can see, the cost per purchase overall even is much lower than the other ones, and this is really super crazy because a lot of Shopify gurus out there say that auto placements is kind of like a sin and don't even touch it. But I beg to differ, because as you guys can see, the cost per purchase is really crazy when it comes to automatic placements. And again, these numbers aren't even the right numbers. The numbers should be much lower and the ROAS much higher inside the ad set. But clearly auto placements has been working the best for me right now, and that is why I've created a brand new campaign with a lot of new lookalike audiences just to do auto placements, and it has been working like a charm. Moving on to our fourth campaign, this is actually the newer winning product which I just found this month, and this is a product which I sell for around $40, so the profit margin is much higher. But this is another product that I used auto placements to start testing out, and it took off like fire on the first day. And I actually found it using one of my previous product research methods, again outlined on my channel and also in my Facebook ads course. But again, auto placements has been working like a charm. I don't have to worry about really doing one placement at a time, because right from the get-go I use auto placement and then I let Facebook do the magic, because again, Facebook is much smarter than you think. Shopify gurus, I don't know why, always recommended to do edit placements and only Facebook feeds. It is still a question I ask myself. Why would you do this? I mean, Mark Zuckerberg created a platform that is like a gold mine for marketers like yourself and myself. He has created auto placements just for you, so you don't have to do the thinking, because Facebook will find data that supports the placements of the ad, which is why I'm doing auto placements. But let's go and move on to our other campaign now. And as you can see, the overall campaign for this product actually has a much lower cost per purchase than these other ones so far. And this is actually another variation for one of my winning products. So this is like winning product number 2. It is sort of the same, but a different variation. And click-through rate is around 0.72%. Cost per add to cart is the lowest for this product. People really love this product, and that is why we're getting a really low cost per purchase. Again, the cost per month, our CPM, is around $3, which is really crazy amount. And the reason why I'm getting such low CPMs is, number one, my ad copy relates really well to the audience I'm targeting. Point number 2, the audience I'm targeting is correct for this product. So these are two things where it's really affect your CPM, followed by your pixel data itself. Again, my pixel has been running for over a year and it has a lot of data on it. It knows exactly who to find, and it does that well. But let's move on to our retargeting campaign. As you can see, this is the highest ROAS campaign I have running so far, and this is again not the correct amount. In addition, if we look at the click-through rate, the CTR is much higher than the previous campaigns we've been looking at so far, and this is why everybody preaches to target hot traffic much more than cold traffic. Guys, if you don't have a retargeting ad running right now, you're doing something wrong. Go ahead and watch my retargeting video, or even get my Facebook ads course, which has retargeting videos in it, and figure out how to do correctly retargeting ads, because these are the results that you'll be getting. This is the highest ROAS campaign I've running so far. And in fact, let me go ahead and go inside of this campaign to show you each individual ad set's ROAS. Okay guys, here we are. Cost per purchases of around $3, $4, $6, and a ROAS of 7. So it is really crazy to get ROAS like this, but that is the truth when it comes to retargeting ads. Those are the real gold mines, and you should definitely implement them in your Shopify store if you want a long sustainable business. I mean, look at this ad set, $110 spent and $800 got back to me. I mean, I would trade that any day, wouldn't you? Even though the CPM is high, we're getting such results. And this is another tip that I would like to give to you guys. A lot of people really get stuck up on CPMs, and if they see like a $20, $30 CPM, they're like, oh shoot, what do I do? What do I do? Why do I have such high CPMs? And they end up stopping potentially 6-figure ad sets. Look at these CPMs, $15, $10, $11, much higher than what I was previously showing you guys for my cold traffic ads. But ROAS is what matters, and this is getting me the biggest ROAS out there. So I'm not gonna stop this ad set just because I have $11 CPM or $14 CPM. I mean, I would be crazy to do that. But these are all retargeting ads. The lowest ROAS for a retargeting ad is 2.59, and even that is around $10 per purchase. So again, really crazy results when it comes to retargeting, and all of these are $5 per day ad set. But let's go back to our campaign level and continue on. Alright guys, our second to last campaign is again another variation of the second one that we went over, which was for the Instagram story targeting males only. This one is targeting females only, and as you can see, the cost per purchase, the ROAS, is much lower when I target females compared to when I target males, which is right over here. Even though it looks kind of the same, if we go inside the ad sets, once again you'll see that more males have given results compared to females. But let's go back down and see what this campaign offered me. So again, the CPM really low. This one is around $2.52, which is again super crazy, but our click-through rate is much lower when it comes to targeting females. So clearly this product is much more directed towards males. Our cost per ad to cart is pretty low too, but what matters the most is the purchases, and our cost per purchase is not the lowest, which is why I decided to target the males more and focus on that campaign instead of this one. That is why in about 25 days it has only spent about $1,200, because I've stopped pumping out new ads for this campaign and focused on the ones that do give me the results. Remember, use the 80-20 rule whenever you do ads or any other thing that you do in your life. 80% of your results should come from 20% of the work. So as you can see here, that is clearly applies, because only 20% of my campaigns are bringing in 80% of the profits. The rest are just there. But let's move on to our final campaign, which is a retargeting campaign for the new product that I found this month. And as you can see, again, the ROAS is much higher when it comes to a retargeting campaign. Not as high as this one, but still pretty solid. Cost per month again rises when it comes to retargeting campaigns, because these people you have already targeted before and have already went on your website. So hot traffic will be a little bit more expensive, but they will bring in you the most results. And the profit margin for this product is exactly $16. But again, we're looking at campaign level, so this should be much lower when we look at the individual ad sets. But this was just a general case study on the 25 days of January for one of my Shopify stores. As you guys can clearly see, Facebook ads are bringing in about 90% of my results. I would say 10% is coming from Google ads. And let's actually go on Google ads to show you guys exactly how they're performing right now. Alright guys, here we are in Google ads, and as you can see, we're currently looking at this month, and let's go down to the campaigns themselves. The first one, running at around $124 per day, is my Google Shopping campaign. And as you can see, it only cost me about $447 to run this campaign, and the conversion value is $2,075. So the ROAS is again crazy when it comes to Google Shopping campaigns. Our second campaign here is a Google Shopping campaign targeting a different country. So this one is the United Kingdom, and not much results when it comes to the UK, because Google Shopping is about 99% US only. But as you can see, even the United States itself gives really solid results when it comes to Google Shopping. Our third campaign again is another country, Canada. So not too good results when it comes to these different countries. But our fourth one is the company search campaign, which I actually created a video for previously. So this is a campaign where people just go ahead and go on Google and type in my company's name, and when they type it in, an ad pops up at the very top. So what this does, it makes them trust my website much more. And as you can see, only $300 spent, but $4,623 in conversion value. And I know these are really crazy results, and you may think, wow, this looks pretty fake. So let me go ahead and refresh this page for you guys to show you guys that this is indeed not fake but real. And it'll be loading pretty soon. And there we go, it has loaded up, and let's scroll down to show you guys. So again, same results, $447, $2,075, $300, $4,623. So these kinds of results are definitely possible when it comes to Google Shopping ads. But again, another thing when it comes to using different platforms, you want to be a master of one instead of a jack of all trades. And I'm actually referring to Dan Locke's words, but he's one of my main gurus when it comes to watching people on YouTube. And I also agree that you should focus on one thing at a time instead of trying to do 10 things at once. So what I personally did is I mastered Facebook ads, and I really understood how to work with Facebook ads before coming to Google Shopping ads. And then I took my time on Google Shopping ads. These kinds of results, they took a really long time as well. But if you guys want me to make more Google Shopping videos and how to really set up proper Google Shopping ads, do let me know in the comments. If there's enough demand, I'll definitely go ahead and do that. But this was a general case study again for my Shopify stores. But if you guys found any type of value in this video, don't forget to hit that like, and I'll see you guys next time.